this video, we're going to show you all about your ThoughtFarmer homepage. We're visiting here the internet of this fictitious company called Pacific Credit Union, and we're just going to give you a quick tour around the homepage. We'll start with this bar here across the top. We call this our application toolbar. At the very left, you'll see a home icon. This button will bring you back to the homepage no matter where you are on the internet. And this toolbar will be consistent, so it doesn't matter which area of the internet you're visiting, the gray toolbar will always be there at the top as a consistent guide to your internet. The second link we see here, the History tab, if you click on it, you're going to see that there's actually two menus underneath this function. There's the History tab, which gives you the last few pages that you have visited on the internet. And so you can quickly click on any of those pages to be redirected and refresh and take a look at that content. The second tab that we see here is the Bookmarks tab. Think of this as kind of like your browser bookmarks or favorites. Any page that you visit on the internet, you can be added to your menu of bookmarks, and if you add them, they will show up here in this list of bookmark links on the application toolbar as kind of an easy way for you to get back to that content. If I wanted to add a page to my bookmarks, I can do that from the sharing bar or the page header information area. You'll notice a star icon on each page. If you click that star icon and it becomes solid, this page has now been added to your bookmarks. So if I open my bookmarks menu here again, I'm going to see that new strategic vision has now been added. If at a later point in time I no longer need this bookmark, I can just go back to the page and click the star again to remove it, or I can easily remove bookmarks from this bookmarks menu here as well. The second function here is the Your Groups menu. This is going to give you a list of each group page you belong to on the internet. Again, each link here can lead you directly to that group page and give you more information on that team space. The third link here, the alerts pane, is an important one. If I open it up, you can see that I have 3 alerts waiting for me now. All of the notifications are sorted into 3 categories. The one I'm looking at here now is my list of general notifications. Each page that I follow on the internet will send me an alert when something changes there, when somebody adds a comment, when anybody makes edits to those content, when new pages are created, alerts will show up in the notifications tab. If I am specifically mentioned somewhere, that notification is going to show up in the third tab here, the mentions tab. Anytime somebody mentions my name, I will get a notification here. So I can now visit this page and take a look at the comment that was left for me. You will notice that you get alerts in ThoughtFarmer for each page that you follow on the internet. And pages can be followed manually or automatically. If you wanted to take a quick look at all of the pages that you follow on your internet, you'll notice that in the notification menu, there is a link to the following list at the very bottom here. If I click on that, I will see now a list of every page, every file, every document on this internet that I follow. And they're kind of listed chronologically. So Pacific Credit Union policies would be the last page that I followed on the internet. If you wanted to clean up your following list, you can do that at any point in time here. Just click on the flag icons on the right to remove those pages from your following list. You do also have an option to unfollow all pages at once, which is a rather bold move, but that can be done here through that menu as well. Now, how do you follow pages? What does that mean? So we're going to take a look here at one of the pages in our intranet, and you'll notice on each page that you visit, again, where we saw the bookmark icon before, we will also notice a flag icon. And this indicates whether or not you follow this page. If the flag is solid, that will indicate that I'm currently following this content, so any changes that happen here will send me an alert. If I wanted to unfollow this particular page, I just click on the flag icon, it becomes transparent, and now I am no longer following this page. So this can be done manually on any page on the internet. For certain actions that you do on the internet, you will notice that you are starting to automatically follow pages and documents. If you want to review what those specific actions are, you could review them in the notification settings. And the notification settings is something you can find all the way on the right-hand side here under your profile menu. And under the notification settings here, it will let you know what needs to happen for you to automatically follow a page, an article, or a file on the internet. So every box that is checked here indicates that at that moment in time when this activity occurs, you're going to start following this content automatically. Whenever you add something to the internet, any content where you have left a comment, anywhere where somebody has mentioned you, any updates and shoutouts that you share, and any group pages that you join or where you are made a member. You can play around with these notification settings. You can add these two automatically following behaviors if you like. You can also uncheck some of these other ones if you wish as well. For any type of page that you follow, you're going to get an alert in the application as we have viewed here on the alerts menu. But on top of these in-app notification, you're also going to receive email notifications for some of the alerts that you receive. And the ones that will send you an email notification are listed here in the lower end of the settings page. In addition to any in-app notifications, you'll get an email when comments occur on a page that you follow, whenever an update is posted to a group that you belong to, and whenever you are mentioned on a page. If you wanted to receive more email notifications, for example, for any time new content is added under a page you follow, you can just check that box and click on Save. Back to our profiles menu here. There's a few other links here that are important to know about when you are a ThoughtFarmer administrator. The first one here is our admin panel link. This, of course, will only show up for users that are given administrator permissions on your intranet. So if I click on admin panel, it's going to redirect me to all of the administrator features on the back end of ThoughtFarmer. Another administrator feature here is the ability to toggle admin mode on and off, as you'll see here in this toggle button. This gives you the ability to turn on your administrator mode whenever you need to make changes on the back end, or whenever you need to add users or run administrator reports, but it also allows you to pop out of admin mode whenever you need to. And we usually recommend doing that whenever you're making a lot of big changes on the site, whether that is related to adding new content, reviewing security permissions, or working on your theme. You are able to pop out of admin mode to see what those changes look like for any users that are not administrators. So that's our application toolbar. Next, we're going to take a look at how you can start adding new content to your ThoughtFarmer homepage.